reverse engineer your truth. It's all self-awareness and then putting yourself in a position to succeed.
Mix patience with ambition and hope that I get gratitude. Other times I hope that I get Spanish chicks with attitude.
No, it's not easy telling your truth.
Man, I gotta get a haircut. My ass needs a haircut ASAP. What's up, everybody? I've decided to make the vlogs every 2 days instead of every 1 day, or instead of every day. But I'm gonna try, or I decided to release them every 2 days. But I'm still gonna try to vlog every day. That way, I'm gonna be getting ahead. You know, I'll have, like, if something happens one day where I can't, or where I can't vlog, or where I don't have anything interesting to vlog, well then I can just, you know, save y'all time and only vlog what I really think is gonna be helpful, or what's gonna be interesting, or, you know, when I'm having more activity during the day. Because last night or yesterday, all I did was learn a bunch of aspects of the music business besides going to work. I went to work to this new job, Arboledas, did some training. But anyways, besides that, I came here and I was pretty much all day, all night, was learning different aspects of music production, music business, from registering my songs on, or from registering myself as a writer, as an artist, at the ASCAP website or the BMI website. I chose the BMI website because it was free, and everybody was saying they were pretty much the same thing. They did pretty much the same thing. So I went with BMI, free option, and also looking at all the options, and, you know, comparing the options that I have to choose a digital distribution company. I chose CD Baby. I was gonna choose TuneCore, but I saw that I'm pretty sure they had like exclusive, like every song you uploaded was exclusive to them, so you couldn't like have it anywhere else, and you gave up some rights, I'm pretty sure. And with CD Baby, you didn't. I didn't. So like I was looking for the most independent option, or the most the one that left me with most rights to my music, and it was also a cheap option. So I chose CD Baby, cdbaby.com. That's the one I'm gonna be using for my digital distribution. Also, what else? Oh, music publishing. CD Baby and TuneCore offer music publishing, and there's a bunch of other companies also. And I ended up choosing Songtrust. I ended up choosing them, and I paid the joining fee. But honestly, all I heard was good things about them, and a bunch of the things that I was looking at, when comparing them to other music publishers, they really they had better options. They had the best benefits. Even though I did have to pay. I don't really care. It's just a one-time fee, $80. That's it. I'm gonna have it forever now. And the service it offers is really worth it. So I did that. I also found out that you need a UPC code for every track you do digital distribution on, and that's like $10 or $15 or even $20 even. It might now I think it's like $10, maybe less, for each single, and $20 for an album, to get like a UPC code on CD Baby. But I found out that you can get a free UPC code if you upload them first on 1 RPM. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload them on 1 RPM first, get the UPC code, and then distribute them to everything else, or to all the other platforms, 90 plus platforms, from iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora. So yeah, it's like the good stuff. So um, I'm doing that shit. I'm making sure I'm serious about everything I do, about all the aspects of it, making sure I don't, try to skip any steps in this, and making sure my music gets heard. That's another thing I was thinking about. Really, I already knew this, but I don't think I mentioned it on the channel. Like, not all the music that I'm gonna put out is gonna be conscious or lyrical. Like, yeah, I'm always gonna, keep an essence of the truth in there, somewhere. But my name is Metrosoul, right? The artist's name is Metrosoul, and it has a meaning behind it. It has it's connected to my vision in one way, or in certain aspects. Like Metrosoul, like at first my name was gonna be Conscious Culture, and I decided I wanted to make it somewhat more relatable, somewhat more appealing to the hip hop or rap industry or masses or just culture. Um, so I decided to make it Metro Soul instead of Conscious Culture. Culture being Metro, conscious being soul. Um, like my purpose with my music is to elevate people's consciousness and bring positivity, bring a message of change and real human potential to people. But in order for me to bring the soul to the metro, I gotta bring the metro to the soul. So I gotta make music that the majority of people can relate to. And that's gonna take me making commercial music. Simply music that people can vibe to. And my purpose is to then slowly bring them to the message. I'm still gonna be making hard ass lyrical shit, but what I'm saying is I'm gonna try and find a balance. Um, I'm gonna try and find a balance in every song, but some songs are gonna be more commercial, more vibey, or more yeah, just with more vibes, more musical than others, and some are gonna be just more lyrical, more hard ass lyrics than others. It's just depending what I'm feeling that day, and not depending what I'm feeling. Cause honestly, if it was to me, I would always just make. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking from experience right now. Every time I set to write, I always just wanted to write some hard ass lyrics, and conscious rap. But I'll probably get to the point where I'm like, shit, I want to do something different, something musical. And I definitely see that, and I would want to do that. I want to do musical shit that people can vibe to, and a lot of the things that may be included in these musical things, or things that you can relate to or vibe to, might not be essentially accurate, or essentially might not be accurate in terms of my message. It might not be. I'm not gonna leave the message. Okay? Never. I'm never leaving the essence of the message. But certain things in those songs, I might have to go out of my way to add things that are not necessarily connected to my truth. But I know that people can relate to it, and in that way I can bring them closer and closer to me as an artist and to my music, and then expose them to the real message, to the good stuff. So I will go out of my way to create a contrast in my music, and it's not being hypocritical. It's just being real about the situation, that most people are simply not open to even conscious music, to rap music, and a lot of people are. There's a big market for it. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Canserbero, Residente, if you're talking Spanish. Definitely. But even those people, like Residente, is a Spanish rapper. He started off with reggaeton. He started off with, music that most people could relate to, music that vibes and wasn't necessarily with a message. Like Atrévete, te salte de. It's a song he has, and it's not with a message. But now everything he does is with a message, but it's musical also. Like he has a balance between those, and what I mean musical is like it's like vibes. You know, he adds vibes. It's not just like lyrics in the music. But that's another aspect to it. I want to make every song musical, whether it's conscious or not necessarily considered too conscious. I'm still, even in the music that I make that's not considered conscious, I'm still gonna add like subliminal messages, like subliminal conscious messages. So that's what I mean. Like if I want to bring the soul, like if I really want to bring the soul to the Metro, I'm gonna have to bring the Metro to the soul also. So I'm gonna have to make music that's not necessarily aligned with my truth, and but in a way it is. In a way it is, because it's connected to the vision. It's connected to being able to impact more people. So fuck, I'm not even gonna say that. It is aligned with my truth because I know why I'm doing it. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says. I know why I'm doing it. That's what matters. And the intention is to be able to grab people's attention and then show them the real juice. So yeah, that's like, to be more specific, I might be making some kind of trap song, you know, and I might make. I can't. You will never hear me screaming into the mic like most up and coming trap musicians do, artists do. I hate that kind of music. Like, why are you screaming into the mic? It's beyond me. But hey, everybody has their own way to do art. I'll take that back. I'm not trying to judge. You do you. If that works for you, all right. But I can't. I just can't hear that. I can't listen to people just screaming into the mic. But yeah, I'm saying like I'll probably make some trap music, or I'll might make some R&B shit. Who knows? And it's all gonna have the essence of the message somewhere. But in terms in Spanish, I'll probably make reggaeton. I'll probably make a reggaeton track, and still, like, somebody has managed to do this is J Balvin. J Balvin, is a real positive guy. Like I saw an interview of his, and he's a real ass dude. Like, he's a real ass artist. Like, even though like most of the music he makes is reggaeton, and a lot of people condone reggaeton because just of the lyrics and the way it talks about women and just the constant drama or the constant conflict in that industry. The constant it's not constant, but every now and then, like, maleanteo, like, you know, people get like gangsta shit. There's a lot of gangsta shit within the reggaeton industry and the trap, Latino trap, which is pretty big scene right now. Latino trap music, they got it from the trap over here. But yeah, I'll probably make a Spanish trap song or a Spanish reggaeton song, but I'm still gonna put in the essence of the message in there somewhere. What I was saying, J Balvin does this. J Balvin, like, I don't listen to reggaeton in general. Like, I'll listen to some. Bad Bunny, like, that kind of music is just shit that I might just vibe to. Like, I'll listen to the lyrics and just be, some of them I can embrace, some of them, you know, I can and I can relate to, but some of them are just like, I know better than I know better than that. I know better than that. And so yeah, I'm gonna make music that's obviously mainly with a message. I'm never gonna leave the essence of the message, but I gotta make music to have people relate to it, have the majority of people relate to it, have the masses relate to it. And right now, what the masses are relating to, or the majority of the masses, is, you know, music like trap, music like R&B, or But trust me, I am not leaving the truth, because I know that's what's gonna differentiate me. I don't think I said that way. That's what's gonna make me unique in this music shit. I'm not leaving my truth. I'm just saying I am gonna go into those genres and add my own spice to it. You know, the genres like trap or R&B or whatever it may be. Hey, that rhymed. R&B or whatever it may be. I'm not putting limits on myself in this music shit. No limits at all. No boundaries. And I think that's gonna make me a very flexible artist. And I think I wanna unify the Metro and the Soul. I wanna work with all these kinds of artists. I might if I get big enough and somebody like Kodak Black or Lil Uzi Vert or any kind of these artists that are considered not ignorant, but mumble rappers or just rappers that spread ignorance, that spread not necessarily a conscious or positive message. I'm not gonna limit myself to not work with them. I see everybody I know that everybody has the potential to change, and I'm not. As I said, I won't be leaving my truth though. Like, I might add some things on purpose that are against or contrary to my truth to create contrast in my music, but I'll bring it back. I'll always bring it back. Like, if I tell you the gang shit or the drug shit, I'ma tell you the consequences right after. I'ma tell you what hardships or what conflict came out of that, and that's just gonna be real as fuck. Life seems like a constant contradiction, or people, or honestly, like, most people are walking contradictions, and there's a lot of paradoxes in life, and I think art is about reflecting those paradoxes, creating contrast, creating balance between those two, and just showing people a realer perception, a realer perspective of the world that you're experiencing. And but I think what a lot of artists miss is the essence of the truth, the essence of the music, the essence of the message, the purpose of the music, the purpose of the music, the purpose of art. They miss that. They only give you the gang shit. They only give you the drug shit, and they don't give you the consequences. They don't give you the conflict. They don't give you the better way, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'll give you the gang shit, the drugs, sex shit, but I'm also gonna give you the better way. But I gotta give you those gang shit, drug shit, and sex shit, because that's what we're living right now. That's what most of society. That's where most of society is right now. And to a certain extent, I'm still in that. I'm still in that state, and it's to a certain extent. I'm never being that type of a gang. But like, I understand certain philosophies about being, you know, righteous and defending yourself and knowing your, like, self-respect. You know, like, I understand certain street codes and they're real. And yeah, I don't want to go off more. I don't want to rant anymore. Because I already did enough ranting. I don't want to go off more rambling. But yeah, I'm making real ass music. I'm trying to make real ass music. I'm gonna give you both sides of the spectrum, not just one. I'm giving you both sides of the spectrum, and that's gonna be the realest form of art that I can give you, because I'm not just conscious right now. At least right now. Maybe, as I said in the first videos, the more and more conscious I'll get, the more I'll be able to integrate this message and or I don't know, honestly, even if I'm more conscious, because I'm already conscious enough to where I don't have to speak about those things, because I don't believe in it. But a lot of things are still like, I still haven't completely transcended. Let me put it that way. But even then, even when I transcend them, I'm still gonna try and make music that people can relate to. So I might still mention things to create a contrast, as I said. But yeah, I'm just keeping it real with my shit. I'm just keeping it real with the vlog. This is what I'm gonna do with the music. Don't expect it all to be conscious. Don't, and certainly, never. You can expect me to never leave the conscious side of it, never leave the truth out. So Tupac said, if you're gonna talk about the gang, the drugs, the sex, and all the other shit, most of these rappers that spread ignorance talk about, if you're gonna talk about, he said, if you're gonna talk about those things, you also gotta talk about the other side, the consequences from that, or the better way. And that's what I'm trying to do. So that's it. That's my intention with the music, and my kind of the path I'm going to be taking, the trajectory I'm going to be taking this music towards. Much love, everybody. Peace out. Oh shit, I missed it.
Intuition, that's the rhythm that I'm grooving with. Tell me what's your energy. Show me what you're moving with. I ain't new to this. Don't be stupid.
The only real revolution happens right inside of you. I said what good is taking over when we know what you gon' do. The only real revolution happens right inside of you.